prior to you being in the hospital that night, December 27th, you had two life-threatening, I guess I'll put them like the wrong place, wrong time events, right? The train accident, a subway shooting. And from that, you mentioned that painkillers kind of became that bridge. How did those events, like those having a portion of one of those events happen in somebody's life could be profound, life altering things. You had two of them happen in a pretty close proximity. In retrospect, were those the building blocks toward, like, do you think that those could have been your complete collapse? Were they the trigger that sent you down, or were they the trigger of like that just happened? And then when you went in the hospital because of abuse, you were like, okay, that needs to go up? Or talk to me about those events, I guess, is really what I'm trying to get at.
They were all signs to me that I missed. And
Yeah.
they were signs to me that I better take care of myself
Yeah.
and watch my back. And it was also highly likely that I was not anywhere that I should be. Like, it was like, Mike, you gotta get out of Dodge. And
Yeah.
there were signs, I think, that were telling me until it almost ended that December. But the incidents you talked about were 3 months apart. And I can't help but smile when I talk about them. Like, it's just a natural, it sounds crazy, but, okay. So I was by myself in a car in a suburb of Chicago, and I had just driven my car over a set of train tracks, and it was a 1-lane road. So I I clear the tracks, and I'm about 10 feet in front of the tracks, and there's no trains coming, no bells, no lights, no nothing. And then I see this 18-wheeler in my rear view mirror come up behind me and just stop right behind me. And in my head, I'm going, this guy's definitely on the tracks. There wasn't that much room for him to fit behind me. And I remember jokingly in my head going, I hope a train doesn't.
Yeah. Because it seems so ridiculous and outlandish that you're joking. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 seconds later, the bells and the lights and stuff, the train crossing signals, everything go off. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. So I look ahead, traffic's not moving. I'm in 1 lane, I'm boxed in. I'm sort of going like, does anybody else know what's about to happen? And I started playing the clock, like the countdown clock in my head. I sort of wrestled with, do I get out of the car and run? No. Then I thought, well, I'm in a Volvo. Those are safe cars. At least, like, if something happens, I'm probably safer inside. So I had that thought process.
Interesting.